Everybody, slash your body. Everybody, slash streets back. Alright. Hey guys, Steve-O here for Movies and TVs on the Ball, and it's October 3rd, so it's Mean Girls Day, but I decided just to get into Halloween spirit, I want to talk about slashers, the slasher genre in general. Um, I'm a huge fan of the slasher film. I kind of know the tropes of the slasher films, such as, if you watched, if you look at films like Halloween, where they uh, stalk the babysitter, Michael Myers stalks Jamie Lee Curtis or Laurie Strode in Halloween, and then you had Nightmare on Elm Street, who Freddy Krueger went after the kids, or went after the kids of the parents who uh, basically ended up killing him. And then Jason basically drowned at Camp Crystal Lake and went out to um, kill the camp counselors and campers for revenge for drowning for making Jason drown. Then you got Scream, which completely made, when you think about it now, I think Scream really brought the meta to the horror genre, because Scream, it was the people that were watching horror movies and Scream, such as Scream, watching horror, who grew up on the Michael Myers, the Freddy Kruegers, the Jasons, the Hellraisers, and it was sort of those people that were making, it was those people growing up in those movies that made this movie. And it was made by Wes Craven, but it was written by a guy who Kevin Williamson, who really brought that type of horror to it. Now Hellraiser, I don't know that much about. I just know that here's the Cenobites, and he's Pinhead, and Chucky. I've seen at least 6 of the films, but Chucky deals mostly with it's not really about the killer doll going against Andy, but it's more about the killer doll and the mom. Chucky was an interesting thing because he kind of went into sort of the real horrorized film where he was, really creepy, the creepy doll, to kind of really funny in films such as Bride of Chucky and Chucky, and like Curse of Chucky and Child's Play. It wasn't really until Child's Play 4 that they really kind of played with it. But I'm a fan of that. Let me know. What's your thoughts on the as rank? What would be your ranking of the Slash Street Boys, if you will, plus Chucky? I look at, I'd probably say Freddy Krueger would probably be number 2. Maybe Michael Myers would be number 1. Jason probably be number 3. Maybe Ghostface would be number 1. I'm not really sure, but what I liked about Freddy Krueger, especially going to him, I really liked what they did with New Nightmare. Which, if you think about New Nightmare and Scream, New Nightmare came out in '94, Scream came out in '96. But New Nightmare dealt with the Freddy Krueger character coming into the real world, and dealing with sort of the meta of that. And then you had Scream, where it was completely meta throughout the entire film series. Um, I haven't seen Scream 6, but I've heard that I've read reviews that it wasn't that great, but I at least would like to see it just to see if um, if he's not. Hopefully, he's in the city and not on a boat. But like Jason was, and Jason takes Manhattan. But let me know your thoughts on your favorite slasher characters. Do you think Michael Myers doesn't get that much credit that he did? Um, that, or do you think Freddy Krueger versus Jason? When you looked at films such as Freddy versus Jason, that was one of those films that I feel like really. I think even though I feel like a lot of the um, after watching the Friday the 13th films, it's all about the Friday. It's all about the campers and camp counselors. But when we saw Freddy versus Jason, we get Freddy versus Jason. We just had to spend an hour and a half with Freddy with the people on the camp. But let me know what your thoughts on the Slash Street Boys or the icons of horror in the comments below. And as always, like and subscribe. What's your favorite Halloween film to watch or favorite horror film to watch during this time of Halloween? Let me know. And as always, see you at the movies. It's Steve-O coming at you. Peace.